Okay, good afternoon, class. Good afternoon. So, may we call Mr. Antonio to please lead the prayer? Can they please all stand up?
Yes.
They're the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Yes. What's our plan?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Antonio. You may now take your seats, but before you take your seats, you may pick up the pieces of paper and arrange the chairs properly. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you so much. You may now take your seats. Okay, last meeting, we've discussed the different kinds of sports. But today, we are going to focus the basic fundamental skills of volleyball. So, before we proceed with our topic, we'll be checking first the attendance. Okay, Miss Secretary, do we have absent today? Okay, that's good that there's no absent here in our class. So, our aim for our discussion for today is first to discuss the basic fundamental skills of volleyball through detailed presentation. Second, demonstrate the basic fundamental skills of volleyball by showing video clip presentation. And of course, the third one is to execute the basic fundamental skills of beach volleyball through practical activity. And lastly, analyze and choose the correct answer to evaluate students' learning. So, are you ready to participate with our discussion today? I mean. Okay, that's good to hear. Okay, so before we formally start with our discussion, we'll have first an activity in order for you in class to open up your mind and to make yourselves comfortable and ready to participate with our discussion. So I have prepared here an activity which is called Paint Me a Picture. So I will be showing to you some actions, then you will guess what action I'm going to do here in front. So whoever guess the action that I will be showing here will be given a point. Is that clear? Yes, thank you so much. So first, I will be showing first to you the first skill in beach volleyball. So, okay, Ms. Lagunzad, what is that? Yes, you're right, that is serving or, yes, exactly, that's serving. So next, okay, next action that I'll be going here is, okay, what about you, Mr. Kent Helio? Yes, exactly, that is receiving. Okay, another one. Okay, Miss Ada. Okay, that's good. That is setting. Perfect. Okay, last, I will be showing to you the last action. So whoever gets this or whoever answers this will be given point. Okay, what about you, Miss? What is your family name again? Miss Gano. Okay, Miss Gano, what's that? Yes, exactly. That is blacking. So thank you so much. So whoever, for those students who participated, I mean who guessed or who answered the actions that I'm showing here in front, you'll be given a point for that. So we are now going to proceed with our main topic, which is about. Okay. Everyone, can you please read?
Basic fundamental skills.
Yes, thank you so much. So our topic for today will be, would be basic fundamental skills of beach volleyball. Okay, volleyball. Let us first define what is volleyball. So volleyball is an outdoor sport played between two teams of team. It's the aim of the game is to hit an inflated ball over a net that hangs high at the center of the court and make it land on the opposition's half. So, we have here we have 6 basic fundamental skills of volleyball. So first we have the service, the setting, the digging, the passing, hitting, and blocking. So can I ask, before we proceed to the meaning of each, can you please give me the importance? Why is it important for us to know the basic skill, the basic fundamental skills of volleyball? Okay, what about you, Miss Melchisto? Okay, exactly. It is very important for us to know the basic fundamental skills of volleyball in order for us to play well and to deliver the ball to the opposition and to get a point. Okay, so we have your service. So how to serve the ball: setting, digging, passing, hitting, and blocking. Okay, so first we have service. So anyone who wants to read this one? Okay, what about you, Miss Gimalen? Can you please read? Okay, thank you so much. So service is very important in basic in volleyball, because service is the first thing to do, because without service or without serving, it wouldn't be happened, because service is the first thing to do in playing volleyball. So next is setting. So any volunteer who wants to read this one? Okay, what about you, Mr. Fabi? Yes. Thank you so much. So setting, of course, if there is a service or serving, there's also a setting enable for us. This one is the second thing to deliver the game, or yes. So next we have the digging. So who wants to read? Class, can you please participate? So what for those who are participating, I'll be giving you additional points. Okay, so what about you, Miss Tupas? Okay, can you please read this one? Thank you so much. So digging is also important in playing volleyball. Next is passing. So who wants to read? Okay, what about you at the back? What's your family name again? Okay, Mr. Pontigon, yes. Can you read? Can you please read this one? Okay, so passing, yes. Thank you so much. So passing is also a very important skill here in playing volleyball. So last we have hitting or spiking. So who wants to read this last skill? Okay, what about you, Miss? What's your family name again? Okay, Miss Misa. Okay, can you please read that one? Okay, thank you so much. So hitting is where we hit the ball, enable for us to get a point. So we have last but not the least. So the blocking. Okay, what about you, Miss Aleriosa? I'm right. Am I right? Okay, can you please read this one? Okay, so it states here that blocking in the sport of volleyball is a defensive play that is accomplished by 1, 2, or 3 front row players. So meaning to say, in blocking, it should the players from the frontliners, the players from the frontliners are the ones who will block the opponent who are going to spike to another court. So when they block the ball, then automatically it's their point. But if it a check, of course, point for the other players or the other team. So thank you so much. So that was the last skill in our in basic fundamental skills of volleyball. Okay, so again, what are the 6 basic skills of volleyball? Yes, first we have serving. setting, digging, passing, hitting or spiking, and last, blocking. Okay, let's give a clap to everyone. That's good, class. Okay, so since we're done discussing with the basic fundamental skills of volleyball, we're now going to proceed to our another activity. So I have prepared here an activity which you are going to write an essay, a maximum of 500 words, and of course you will be using yellow paper. So I also have here criteria for your
Mama.
essay. Okay, so I'll be giving you only 15 minutes to answer. Okay, start. Okay, you only have 5 minutes. Okay, pass the paper in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, thank you so much. So I have your paper. So later on, we'll be checking this. We'll be checking your essay. So of course, I enable for you to for me as your teacher, enable for me to know if you already learned, you already apply what are those skills. We'll be having practical activity. So it states here that students will be given 10 minutes to perform the basic fundamental skills of volleyball, and students are required to wear PE uniform and of course it is very important for you, class, to wear PE uniform, enable for you to execute the basic skills or the volleyball well or properly. So, okay. First to perform is I mean you will be going to play this in our inner court. So later we'll go there. Okay, thank you so much. So we're done with our practical activity. So I observed that some of you know already and performed well with our activity, which is the basic fundamental skills of volleyball. And I really appreciate your efforts, your time for making your best to make your just to play well and to make the game successful. Okay, so for the last activity, we have here practical test. So students will answer a summative test with a total of 100 items, and students are only given 30 minutes to answer the summative test. Okay, so I'll be giving you a summative test, enable for me to know if you have already learned and know what our topic, what is our topic today. So basic fundamental skills of volleyball. So I'll be giving you only 30 minutes to answer. Okay, get one half lengthwise of yellow paper and start answering now. Okay, thank you so much. So you may now submit your paper here in front in 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. So I have here your paper. So tomorrow, we'll be checking this summative test. Okay, class? Thank you so much. So for your assignment, on a longboard paper, draw the equipments and gears of volleyball. So submission will be January 10, 2023. So is that right, class? So any question, any violent reaction, or any suggestion? Okay, any clarification? Yes, Ms. Malquisto. Yes, it is very important to know the basic fundamental skills of volleyball in order for us to have a successful game and in order for us to learn more and better with this particular game, which is volleyball. So any question? So none so far. So I hope that you've learned something today, and hope that you already applied it and you have the idea on what to do during when you play volleyball. So again, our topic was basic fundamental skills of volleyball. So that was the end of our discussion. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, class.